Okay. Hello, welcome in. Sorry, you all. We're starting a live in a minute. All right, we're live. Y'all know anytime we come together, it was happening with Rod. It's happening today. Anytime we as a collective come together, just the energy in itself just throws off everything when it comes to us and streaming. But we're not going to let it get in our way. So what's going to happen is I am not going to be the one to talk to you all about the bullet points that we have both come up with, as well as other matriarchs that were in the other live. Please feel free to add yourself again. I know there's an echo with me right now, so I'm going to have Kia take over. But I just want to say hello, Rich Rising, amazing day to you all. And thank you for coming in. Everybody's welcome. I think we can have like nine other people on the live. So if you all want to add up here, just make sure when you come live that you mute. Everybody mute and let one person talk. Let's try to have some order, okay? And that's pretty much it. So Kia, if you, because I have an echo, if you can go ahead and just call out to the different matriarchs, and then if you guys can write in the chat if you wanted to say something, write in the chat, and then maybe we can have some kind of order that way. I might just kind of pop in or whatever. But let's get this meeting started.
Okay, hi sisters. I'm a little raspy. But so the meeting of the Matriarch Circle organizational, this is an organizational meeting, and we put down some bulletins that we were gonna go over as a collective. We're just giving the bulletin the overall so you guys can kind of like take notes. And then in our next meeting, I guess this is where we were going with it. So you all can have a synopsis of where we're going, and so you all can add on to the bulletins that we have. And so the first bulletin that you guys may want to jot down is vision and mission. This is something that we're all going to collectively give our ideas on, the vision and the mission. So basically, you can have a vision for the overall collective, and then there's a mission statement. Right, Drea? Is that the way we're going? Okay. And so some of you guys want to write that down. The second bulletin is define the purpose of the matriarch circle. And we have our own view of it, but we also want our sisters to say, this is what I envision for the matriarch circle or the meeting of the matriarchs. This is what I see. This is my idea of what I'm expecting from my sisterhood, from my family, of the collective of us ladies. And then this is another bullet. So that would be define the purpose of the matriarch circle or the meeting of the matriarchs. So you can put that down, and I'll give you guys time to write if anyone is taking notes. Okay, so that was again, the first one was vision and mission. The second one was define the purpose of the matriarch circle. Oh, somebody, I just started going. And then the third one would be what impact do you want to have individually or within our communities and collectively? Like, what impact do you want or do we want to have individually and within our communities and collectively? Right, Drea? Okay. Because this is tailored individually. So when we come together on our next meeting, we want to hear from our matriarchs, our sisters, because this is not just about Drea, this is not just about Kia, this is about all of us as sisters, as matriarchs, as women in our own right. So again, that would be what impact do we want to have individually within our communities and collectively when we come together. The next bulletin would be establish core values. And you can write down a couple that we put together: integrity, respect, service, leadership, empowerment. And then you guys could add on to those. That's where we are right now. Do I need to say that again? Okay, I'll say that bulletin again. Establish core values, because this is something as a collective we're going to do together. We're going to establish our core values and principles. Integrity, because it's really about character and everything, respect for one another. Service, our commitment to everything tailored to fit the collective. And then that way, when if you invite a sister or a matriarch, you can say, hey, sis, these are some things that you might want to go ahead and fill out, because by then we'll have it ready and email once everybody is collective, and then they can go ahead and know, hey, this is who I am and what I bring to the table and what to expect from me and what I'm willing to contribute to the family. Um, the next bulletin is state coordinates and ambassadors. So, state coordinates and ambassadors, and everybody can write their bulletin down, because we want to know what state you're in, so we can know the coordinates. And we're going to have ambassadors in each state. You're going to have points of contact. And this is something we discussed. And again, these are bulletins that Drea and I came up with. So everyone gets to add under each category. This is not, hey, this is the end all be all. No, because that's not the way this works. We want to hear from our sisters, the matriarchs. So this is just what we come to the table with: state coordinates and ambassadors for organization, because we need points of context. Hey, we got a big mom in this state, we got a matriarch in this state, and different in order. In that way, this is your point of contact if you're moving from Texas to California or Arizona to Vegas or different places. So that's what we came up with. Okay. Committee leaders, which will also go under leadership structure, identifying the roles of leadership, committee leaders, because also inside of your individual role in out inside of the state, what we're thinking is you'll still have teams. You'll still have teams of matriarchs that move as a collective in an organized manner. Like, okay, even though Drea's the head matriarch over this, Sade's right there, or Jan is right there, or who, or Mama Robin is right there. However, if you're dealing with this situation, then you can't just talk to one of them. They move as a collective because of that certain need and because of that certain location. That's what, kind of like a synopsis of what we're thinking. But again, these are bulletins and everybody get to add on. So we're just giving our talking points, right, Drea? Okay. And then meeting facilitators and rotation. Like right now, this is a meeting we're hosting, but there would be different meetings and different facilitators, and we want to rotate because we are matriarchs again. This is about us. This is about we as a collective. Sometimes we're not going to host a meeting, but we're going to be in a meeting, and we just want to, because this is, we're family, and your leadership. It doesn't matter what role you take. It's all of us coming together, and says you need to lead this meeting. I'm just saying, because we're this is what we do. And so yeah, so again, meeting facilitator and rotation. And sometimes we're going to be meeting in physical, so different people will coordinate. Hey, if we're going over here to Baltimore, or we're going to Louisiana, we're going to one of our matriarchs' house, their territory, and so they have to host us as family, because that's what we do when each person has a physical meeting in their state, or if we're online, somebody can host. And so, yeah. Next, secretary slash note keeper. In any meeting, you always want to have your secretary. And I guess when we get down to it, we'll be very organized and structured, because people want to donate to us. People, they subscribe to the movement of the meeting of the matriarchs coming together. People are already willing to donate furniture for those who need furniture and different things. And so me and Drea, we spoke to someone about that. So it's just different roles and different things. People are ready, they're excited. And so when we talk about the secretary and note keeper, those are areas every meeting has to be recorded. And so it's a good thing because you want to know the synopsis of the meeting. You want to be able to say, okay, at this point in time, this was the conversation. And not only that, the secretary in the different committees will be over the finances. And we'll get to those places, but and everybody get to take notes on the bulletin for their ideas. The next bulletin is communication coordinator. Again, in every committee, there has to be a point of
Real quick,
contact.
can
Okay.
I kind of go in right
Yeah,
there?
go ahead, Drea.
Real quick, that's why we're looking for people that work as psychiatrists, counselors, banking. I'm in banking. You know, it's important that we utilize these gifts and these occupations that we have went to school for so that we can utilize it in our collective. You know, we learn those things for a reason and now we're going to learn them for good reasons. So those are places that we would be looking for accountants in and things like that. And we know we're all over the world with all of these gifts. So that's why we also have these different points because we're all strong in our own, way. So we want to use everybody's strength. And so that's why we need everybody to come in. We need y'all to speak up and you can go ahead and continue.
And that's correct. I agree because, like Drea said, we are all strong and everybody has their strengths and strong points. And sometimes when you get a collective of matriarchs together, if you, because some people are shy, I tell me and Drea talk about it before we go live and stuff. We be nervous. Like, it's just honest. Like, I know it look like we get rah rah, but it'd be like, it's nerves. And so some people, once they get put in a position to operate in an area, they're really strong, and you just never know unless you tried it. So we want to know if this is something communication is one of your strong suits, or coordination, coordinate, organize, and planning. Okay. The next bulletin is state representatives, because again, there will be matriarchs that will have to head and govern certain states. And that's just order because we have to do it that way. It's not to say, hey, you're stronger than this person is. And then there will be matriarchs inside this state for counties, for cities, and different things. So it's not like someone is better than the other person. It's just order. And you always got to have order when you're doing anything. So anybody got any ideas? They can. Everybody should have ideas in that area as well because we want to know how do how your thoughts and ideas on us deciding as a collective. Okay, so assign one primary point of contact for each state represented, which we just spoke about. So we put another emphasis on that because we know how imperative it is. Create a state contact directory. Every state will have a directory. Hey, this person is in this state. This person is in this location. And guys, this is going back. Dre and I kind of spoke on different things we are talking about because we know that going back to our tribal ways is important. And so we know it's important that we are able to reach each other in different locations, different states, because we are matriarchs, we are family. And so that's going back to the root of it. Dre, you wanted to say something right there. Did you want to
The
touch that?
the
Okay.
I did. The idea of that and the reason is because Spirit was like reaching out to me. I know there's been situations recently. Some of you all don't know me and what I've actually just went through with my daughter. She's in jail right now. My granddaughter was taken into custody. I had to be in St. Louis for 7 weeks. Just to make sure she didn't go to some strange foster, care or whatever. And we have a lot of young women and young mothers and youth that need support, that don't have support within their state. And so sometimes if we as mothers can't reach our children, maybe they're far away from us, but they need assistance, then that would be where the matriarchs, the mamas, would come and step in. You know, it takes a village to raise our children. And it's so, again, it's going back to our original order of how we did things traditionally. And so that is very important that in each state, you guys have your committee together and you know exactly who's going to be the point of contact for each city in that state. And that was pretty much it.
Okay. And we also have another bulletin because we wanted to go over half so we don't overwhelm everybody today, and then we can bring some matriarchs up who may want to touch some areas while we're here. Determine responsibilities for state representatives. And that is something that's very important once we organize the responsibilities. Because, like in the matriarch group, y'all know in the chat, our sisters, they've been loving on each other. Y'all know we've been loving on one another, and we got some strong foundation. Drea, I said I'm very proud that you took the point because and who you are because look at our sisters. What's in the head being the body, and all of us kind of like the foundation. And so we know all of the matriarchs that come behind us because most people who came in first, even though we have our physical strong suits, we all have our spiritual strong suits. And so that's a beautiful foundation because it's a balanced foundation. So when we determine responsibilities for state representatives, we're thinking spiritual and physical because that's what we are as matriarch. We're balanced in the divine feminine and the divine masculine because that's what brings the balance, the logic and the intuition. And so I'm excited about it. And so those are the points that we wanted to go over today. Just a brief synopsis because we don't want to overwhelm anyone. And this is, I hope everybody got to write it down, or you can go back and watch it. And then you get to write down the areas where you want to discuss and things that you feel like you're strong in because nobody knows you better than you. And so we want to be introduced to you, the true you, the authentic you, and what you see for yourself, not what the world sees for you, because you know you. And that's how you build a strong matriarch, and we are the matriarch. And so we're excited about it. And I'm going to mute Drea, or you want me to run back through them briefly, or we're fine.
We're fine. What we're gonna do, if you can go ahead and type that up via email, and then that way, if you all can email myself or Kia, and we can send you guys this bullet bulletin or whatever, so that you can see the key things that we are looking for as far as us as a collective, and then where you fit in and where you see yourself in those areas, or if you would like to add to that. And I think it's best if we have it via email. That way, if some of you aren't connected to us on Facebook or even here on YouTube, then we can go ahead and send that to you. Now we will be doing a Zoom meeting next month. I'm thinking like the third week of next month, because by that time we would have had a lot of people, a lot of our matriarchs see this and want to connect and email us and all of that stuff, because we still do need to connect energetically, where we're all on camera. And we already know we have to protect ourselves as well. We need to know that it's authentic realness in our circumferences and in our realm. And I'm pretty sure, like you all, you want your peace and you want your peace to remain protected. And we want to remain on a high vibrational frequency when it comes to our collection. So, my email, I'm going to drop it in the comments. And then if you can too, as well, Kia, give me one moment, y'all. And if you all want to come up, you are welcome to come up. The link is in the comments. The live earlier, we were having so many problems. That's why I'm not really talking, because you hear this echo, and I didn't want to annoy people all day. So I'm gonna turn it back over to Kia. But yeah, we're gonna drop our emails in the comment section, as well as if you all want to come up, the link for StreamYard is in the comments, and we'll add you guys up so you can go ahead and add as well. This is not a my thing or a Kia thing. This is a collective, the collective of the matriarchs all over the world. So everyone is invited if you see yourself being a leader, because that's basically what we're all doing. We're stepping in our power. And if you don't see yourself doing that, then maybe you need to sit back a little bit and wait a little while. You know, it's no shade or no tea, but this is for those that are willing to take the lead role and step up and be in action. Because it's been a lot of talking, and I've been sitting back watching it, and we ain't talking. All right.
I was gonna say, Drea, instead of doing the personal email, what we could do is go ahead and, because I know we're doing the website or whatever, so we could just go ahead and just make a Gmail for the matriarch, so it's not mixed in with personal, and we can come back and pin it if that's fine. Okay, because that's what I was thinking. And to those of you who want to create a separate email just for the matriarch until we get the website up, and you can use the app because everybody knows that we're building the website in the app. So you could just log in and you can refer people through the app. But we're all going to get together and decide what we want on the system. We're building a whole system for the matriarch. It's not just, you know. So yeah. And if any of our sisters, like Drea said, want to come up, you guys come up and talk because we're family.
Greetings, Love and Light sisters.
Greetings, love and light, sis.
I am in Indianapolis, Indiana, and my ministry here is the Sacred Womb Healing here. So I am establishing my our first um, Sacred Womb Circle on August the 15th here. It'll be a physical location, but I've been someone has asked me about being able to get on as far as with a Zoom or get in on it. So I'm trying to see how we're going to add that into that aspect so that we can, if anybody's not local, that they can still join in on that, so that we can start. I have so many different ministries that I have just come up with, but my main one is the sacred doula centers that I want us to have here, because we definitely need to get our young mommies out of these hospital settings with delivering of our babies, and that's just that's my solid core. I every day. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm focused sincerely on that doula, training doula. So I have created a ministry with the 12-step program. I'm also a clan mother, a daughter of Isis with Empress Chakra Rarebird. So I've been through her 12 Steps to Sovereignty program. And all honors to Empress Chakra Rarebird. The God in me honors definitely the God in her and all of you. So I wanted to create the Sacred Womb doula centers, and the ministry that I wrote up for it is something that everyone can adopt all over the world, so that we connect with that. And I'll introduce that later, as far as with the bulletin and the mission. You said our vision and mission, and then what impact that would be on the communities. So I'm going to get all that written up for you, and then send that to the emails. But I've been working on bringing the sisters together here in Indianapolis, and I'm looking forward to some major, powerful things happening with these wounds connecting and our energy. And I watched the other live that you did with Rod, and if we once we get to do that, the spiritual rituals together, then I know that that energy is going to be even more powerful. So I'm looking forward to great things and great things happening as we connect and love on each other. I see some powerful stuff happening. So I definitely wanted to jump in and say that. And I'm a little shy too when it comes to, because I've been trying my best to. I do music and everything, but when it comes to this, I'm so compassionate about it. Sometimes my energy just goes up to the, to the moon and beyond. So I got to learn how to tame my energy down a little bit. But when it comes to these doulas and training doulas, the way that the ministry is that I set up, as they go through a 12-step program, every woman that goes through that program will be coming out as a doula, and they'll be able to start that with their own doulas, start out with that as they go into whatever else it is that they want to do. The key is for us to get back into being doulas and helping being companions to one another when we are with child, because that is the most sacred time of our lives. And we just got to get back into that, so that all these young women can have peace of mind when they are with child. And I just had my first great granddaughter by my first granddaughter, July the 31st. She was born at 6 pounds even, and she was born at 12 o'clock even. And I'm just excited about that. So she's in Florida, and I got to go down there to see her. So yes, we gonna move around, y'all. We ready to do this thing. So I'm all in 100% and some. So gratitude for just this space to be able to do that.
It's so beautiful that you just said that. And just imagine if we had our sisterhood, you know, in Florida that could have, before you got there, greeted your daughter with gifts. You know what I mean? Like that is
Yes,
something that should be in place.
yes,
Yeah, I mean, if we had maybe six matriarchs just go and, give her gifts,
hmm,
you know what I mean? Just to show love.
yeah,
And that's what we should have in place. Yeah. Somebody
I
else in
agree.
Florida, sovereign. Y'all come up.
And gratitude for you, sis. I love the fact that you're a doula big mama. And I actually got into Empress Chakra Rapper's classes, but I had some life things, so I had to get out. But I'll tell anybody the classes that I did get to take were excellent because they
Hmm.
teach the core values of self. And so
Yeah.
I was in the classes with the matriarchs. They were awesome classes. I will not deny the energy was wonderful. And so I'm grateful for you too. I have a lot of respect for doulas. I really do. And I'm just excited. And that's what you guys were talking about, Drea. I
Hmm.
mean, you and Ryan had prophesied it. I'm just saying, it's beautiful. I'm excited. And sis, don't shrink yourself when you in your flame and your energy is, because we won't deny you. And sisters, your energy is bold, but it's sweet like water, and it's
Right.
beautiful. So I love it. You a big mama to the core of you, a matriarch, and I
Yeah.
love your energy. It's
Yeah.
peace and it's
Thank
love
you.
and it's warm and it's very welcoming, and your crown is surfaced and adjusted. So it's like I'm sure of myself humbly and respectfully. And I love that you are a big mama, a matriarch. So I
That's
have
right.
gratitude for you. We have gratitude for you. And it's an
Yeah.
honor to meet our other matriarch sister. Thank
That's
you.
right. Gratitude.
Okay.
Okay, there are other sisters that's trying to come to the house. Y'all, I'm trying to get y'all in. Hold on one second. I don't know why it's acting up for me. Kia, if you can expand a little bit, just while I'm trying to figure out why I can't get the other
Okay.
goddesses in the
I
room.
wish I can
Thank
let me
you.
see if I can see our sisters come. Let me see. Hi everybody. I seen our sisters at Florida in the house, and I always think about Jen when I go to the comments because Jen be like, read the comments. So Jen got that in my head. Hi sisters, hi Empress, hi Sovereign, Pose, hey Tara, hey Empress Evelyn, hi everybody, Jawaria. Did I say that right? I don't want to enunciate somebody's name wrong. Um, but just hi all the matriarchs and everybody who's gonna watch by replay. We're excited for this meeting. We're excited to have you guys. And I just, I know it's a time and place for everything. And it's just time now. It's time for our sisters to come together as a collective. It's time for us to be grounded and centered. It's just time. And when there's a mandate, you got to answer it. You're going to go willingly, or you're going to be forced to move into position, or somebody's going to grab the ball that could have been yours. And it's like you could have stood in this position with gratitude. And some people, they do have a choice, and some people just don't because they were specifically tailored for that place and that location and that certain time. And I always tell people, you're not calling the mountain is calling you, your higher self. Hi, matriarch. I'm going to mute so you can speak.
I believe Sovereign should be in the room. I just added her.
Yes, can you hear me?
Okay,
Can you guys
yes.
hear me? Can you hear me? Hello?
We can hear you.
I don't know what's going on.
Sis, we can hear you, matriarch. Sovereign heart, we can hear you.
She may have to go out and come back in. She's
I'm on
in,
mute.
but she can't hear us.
Hold on. Okay, it's off. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? I don't know what's going on. Hello, can you hear
We can
me?
hear you.
We can
Yes,
hear
ma'am.
you. We just can't talk. We have to be on mute if you want to talk.
Hello?
So it's not an echo.
Oh, oh, okay. How are you guys?
We're good.
We're doing good.
Are this type of now
Sovereign, if you can come back in
Can you hear us now, Sovereign Heart? If so, you can go ahead and take the floor. I think we're having.
It seems
Minister,
like she's frozen.
what did my
So
screen just do?
so we're gonna have to make sure that the internet connection is right on each person's end because it looks like she's frozen. We got Marilyn in the house.
Hi, Marilyn. Minister Sis, you can still hear us, right, Matriarch? Okay. And also, while you're bringing in, I don't know what my computer screen just did. It just went
You're
blank on
fine.
me.
We don't see any discrepancies on this end.
Okay. Okay. So, while you're bringing in other matriarchs, someone
Mhm.
asked us, and I think maybe all three of us could answer this question as a collective. Someone in one of our sisters asked about in the comments. Let me read it. She said, "Hello, family. Very excited and grateful to be here with you all, mothers. Excuse me. Could you speak on emotional regulation techniques that work and the importance of our roots, hearts, and crowns working it?" And one of our sisters, our matriarchs here, answered it. Um, and Sovereign says she keeps getting kicked out. Um, so Chef Antonia said, "Beautiful evening, awesome reflection." And someone said, it is frozen." So, do you guys want to speak on that?
I'm sorry, I stepped away. I
One of the matriarchs said, "Mothers, could you speak on emotional regulation techniques that work and the importance of our roots, hearts, and crowns working?" And I guess they meant together because there's a T right there, but they didn't finish the statement. Would anybody like to speak on it first?
emotional regulation.
And
Me myself,
techniques.
we're all different, and what actually regulates us is one thing that I would probably say. But the answer that I can give you that I do to emotionally regulate myself is definitely grounding. That's always been the main thing for me. Uh, People say meditation a lot, but for me, meditation is just like sitting in silence sometimes. Um, Not thinking about nothing at all, not even taking on any of these everyday issues that are happening. But for the most part, when I'm hugging trees, walking in the grass barefoot, going walking through the sand at the beach and being around water, or even going to a lake and just seeing the water flow through the rocks. Hiking is another thing that I do to emotionally regulate, as well as exercising. I'm big at being in a gym and working out. That's one of my things that I do. So if anybody interested in that as well, I body build and I'm really good at that. So for me, that always helps me emotionally regulate. But the biggest thing I would say is grounding. But I'm pretty sure you guys have other ways that you do it as well.
Well, for me, it depends on the emotion that I'm experiencing because, and we must remember, an emotion is psychological first. It starts in the mind, and then an emotion is charged by energy. And so basically, that's the atmosphere. And so that's important that we remember when we're dealing with the root, first of all, of emotion, because people have to know what is an emotion and how is an emotion even functional. Because then, once it's charged by energy, it becomes metaphysical or quantum physics or whatever you do with the emotion after it's processed biologically. So it's psychological, and then the energy's on it through biological process. And so for me, depending on the emotion, if I'm experiencing excitement, I just let myself have it. I let my body move. I might dance. I might shout. I'm going to feel it. And sometimes I'm angry and I let myself have it. I'm just going to be honest. I let myself have it. And because I give gratitude for being able to feel it. Because and sometimes I'm angry because, some people like, well, when I'm angry, I'll chill. Not me sometimes. I bask in it. Because guess what? It's still my flame. And I know what to do with it. If it's dark and it's hot, I want it. Sometimes I'm just going to tell you because I feel like, oh, snap, I'm on fire. And now I got to process quick. And I think when you angry, because people can say, I'm going to do this and that when I'm angry. That's one of the best emotions to practice with, sis. I'm just going to tell you. Because if you can transmute that lead into gold right there in the midst of it, that's the best one to practice with. When you find yourself getting angry, you got to move quick. Start practicing it right then. Okay, what I'm going to do with it. And after you've been so mad, let me tell you how to transmute anger real quick. Because anger is the only emotion that stems from two other emotions in the psyche. A good laugh. If you really want to come out of anger, because sometimes we like to sit in anger. I'm just gonna be honest. Sometimes we bask in it. We be like, I'm mad, and everybody be like, well, can I make you feel better? You be like, no, just leave it alone. Because we want to sit in it. Let's just be honest. We sit in it sometimes. But guess what? If you get you a good laugh, and everybody got different funny bone, I'm telling you, that anger can leave real quick if you wanted to. Or you can use it for creative energy, life force. And people don't talk about that. If you mad enough, get in your own mind then. Talk back to yourself. Oh, I'm mad. What you gonna do about it? Who, what, when, where, and why? Like literally use it. Don't destroy because energy doesn't, it's neither created nor destroyed. So it's an energy now. Use it. And that's all I'm gonna say. Practice it. But decide the who, what, when, where, and why. Be quick enough to think with the anger. Focus in with it. You could be mad, but make decisions quick within it. What do I do with it? Am I going to crash out and now it's going to hurt me? Because either way, it's an energy and you're in charge. You're in charge of the force. So if you can't govern it, don't touch it. It's a thought form first, it's psychological. If you can't navigate it, don't use it because it's a tool. Either way it go. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to let one of our mother matriarchs speak.
Minister, you want to build on that?
To unmute. Okay, greetings. I was having trouble unmuting. I'm going to piggyback on everything that you've said, all of it, because all of it it's the all. We can use every aspect of some of all of that. I do grounding, and I have my special places where I go, where there's a stream that I go and I sit in peace. And anger, breath. To me, the first thing to do, no matter what the emotions are, if you're hurt because of something, if you're angry because of something, even when you're excited, take a breath and come into the present moment of where you are right now and examine, how is this benefiting me? If it's not benefiting me, then I'm going to release it and I'm going to let it go. If it's benefiting me, like she said, bask in it, enjoy it. Because sometimes we get angry with some things that we needed to get angry with. We needed to get angry with that. We can't not get angry with some things sometimes. But the key is to know that we superheroes and we got to be able to be in control of that energy. So you got to be able to control your energy. It's just like in some of the old movies where you got these children with all of these superpowers and they're learning how to do it and they get angry and something burns up over there across the room. I was just talking about that the other day. I was upset. It didn't show in me, but I was angry. And next thing I know, it just started raining and a whole tornado warning went off. I said, that's my energy. That's my energy. Sometimes I got to be in control of my energy and just make sure that you're never putting out negative thoughts when you're in that. Try to be in control of your thoughts. And the main thing is to take that breath, see how it's benefiting you. If it's not, release it and let it go, because you don't want to hang on to that. That's stress. It can cause you all kind of health issues going on. and it's we don't need to. We don't have to be upset about anything right now. Everything is moving in divine order. The knowing that everything is moving in our favor right now is the most important thing for all of us to know as divine wombs. You know, first thing you got to know is who you are, and you know that you are the direct porthole from the heavens to the earth. If they say there's no way to get here lest thee come through the womb of the woman. So just know that you are God. And when you know that you are God, then you know that you are the operator and the destroyer of your own life. So when you know that, then you'll learn how to be in control of those emotions, and don't let those emotions take control of you. See it, observe it for what it is, and then release it. What Big Mama used to say, it came by to visit. So look at it, say, hey, acknowledge that energy, and then time to go. Let it go. You feel me? And so that's how I feel. And ground and hug some trees and dance, because I love music, and music will always help you. Music is one of the number one things that will help you with anything. When it comes to anger, you got some songs that you can put on and honey, dance that stuff on out, just to be like, sure, just and let it go. Okay, so I yield, but that's everything they said. We all can come together with all that, and then even now, pretty soon you'll be able to just pick up a phone and call one of your sissies. Call one of us up, and hey, we'll help you through whatever that is you got going on. Okay, I yield.
That was beautiful. I like what both of you guys said because they are strong points. Good energy. We have great energy on here. Drea, did you have another matriarch who wanted to come up, or did you see another comment that
I think that was a two-part comment, right? Or question. And then no, we haven't had anybody else join the link. You guys, the link is in the comments. It is StreamYard, so it'll probably be best if you go from your internet, or you can go from your phone. So try whichever one, the phone or your laptop. But the link is in the comments if you guys want to come up. But what was the second part of that question, Kia?
okay, let me see. I don't know why I can't see it anymore. Let me see. Let me see. Um, one of our sisters said, beautiful day. I tried to log in through the link, but didn't allow me to access it. So she just wrote that. Mm, allow acceptance, lift love over worry, allow flow. I like that. Mm, it's true. My emotions are now attached to the weather. We are the primordial waters. That's definitely true. Um, I don't see the Dre, I can't see the comment anymore. I
I
don't
know,
know
I
if
just
it.
scrolled and I couldn't find it either. It
Yeah, I
just
don't know if
was.
so many comments went up or did
I
somebody take it away.
Well,
I
if you
think that
guys want to, you can
it says here that she. Excuse me. I don't want to over talk anybody, but
go
I
ahead.
she
Oh, let
was
me.
saying that could you speak on the emotional regulation techniques that work, and the importance of our roots, hearts, and crowns working together? And so, I mean, once you go into yourself, and a lot of this just depends on you and your shadow work. Um, when you go within yourself, we automatically sync as far as us being the woman. Once you know who you are, once you go in and do your root work, your shadow work on yourself, and know your roots, and that's pretty much you rocking your crown. It's all those different things are just pretty much the all. So I don't and your heart, that's the first thing. Our hearts have to be pure. Our hearts have to be in love. So when your heart's in love and you know who you are, you rock the crowd naturally. It we all sync together. So that's what I see with that part of the question. So I yield.
What I see with it as far as the root chakra, the crown, and the heart. Again, I want to piggyback off of the matriarch because again, the heart is the portal, it's the chamber,
Your
it's the
root,
secret place, it's the balance
your shadow
place.
work on
And
yourself and know your roots.
somebody got a mute. Um, yeah, again, so in the heart energy is the green light. Green means go. And so once you have a line in your heart, and again, the love energy, the love frequency, because love is not just a regular emotion, it's an experience. You experience love. It's a noun and a verb. And we were just building on that. Me and Dre did a live on love energy. And so once you align in the heart on the laws of Maya and different things, it balances everything. And so then, only then, when you have true love for self first, self value, self worth, self vision, self core, self development. It's all about self first. Because you can't love anybody else, anything truly, unless you love self first. And so once you do the hard work, then guess what? You're going to heal the root because only through the heart can you travel dimensions truly. And once you do that, you go back in time. And then from the root, you work the mind because it's as above, so below. The heart is the foundation because it's the as within, the so without. And so it's the whole workings, the intertwinings, the interlocking, the the whole navigational system. And so it's gonna work itself out. It's gonna all work out, you know. And that's just what I gotta say about it. Excuse me. I didn't know if you wanted to speak next, Drea, or our sister. We have another matriarch in the room. Did you want to answer that, speak on that,
Uh,
Drea?
I was trying to, wouldn't let me unmute.
Oh, sorry, boo. Let me mute back.
That's what I was trying to do the whole time was unmute. I'm like, I know they like, dang. But sorry, y'all. We've been having a lot of difficulties on this stream today. But what I oh, Sovereign dropped again? Oh shit. Okay, I'll try to add her up again. For myself personally, when it comes to chakras and the opening of them and the balancing, the keeping the balance of them, being open, for me, it was different steps I had to learn of each one and what they house and what it controls, like the root, the sacral, heart, first eye. I say first eye, I don't say third eye. Things like that. Throat chakra. I had to go into a whole research of all of those chakras and what they actually do for us spiritually, right? So when I went into my awakening, I started from the roots to the sacral. I went in order, and so I started working on those different techniques and things that I learned myself in order to open up those chakras. But I feel like what you said as well, Kia, with the heart chakra, I do feel like that's like our balance though between them all, because once that heart chakra is open and once you've learned, like you went through your shadow work, which a lot of times happen in the root, right? Then it opens up other passages, it opens up other chakras for you to be able to embody. And so for me, it was a journey for me. But once my throat chakra was open, it was a wrap. It was like the first time the crown was just automatically like, so for me, I feel like once that heart chakra is open, it's like all from the heart up. it's like it's a wrap. But yeah, once my throat chakra, I had an issue with my throat chakra. You know, I didn't want to speak. Spirit was like, you finna use this social media to do some good in the world. You finna open its mouth. You got too much knowledge not to be opening its mouth. And once I did that, that's when I felt like I elevated even more and I ascended even more. But that's me, you know. That's what I had to add.
Um, sis, I don't. Um, I'm gonna just say minister. I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Tarbe? Did I say it correctly? Is it Drea? Can you say it? Is it Minister
Yes,
Tarbe?
it's Tarbay. Yes,
Okay,
you said it
sis.
correctly.
Cause I was, we on here, I'm gonna read y'all. And you had something else to say. You did you want to? Cause there was something on the end that Spirit was saying that you wanted to ride with Drea's wave. Cause I saw it. Says you know how we be looking in on it. Am I wrong about that?
No, when she
Okay.
got to speaking, when she started speaking about the throat chakra, and being able to speak up, and that really is like a block for a lot of people, and it's kind of like with me starting my. I've been wanting to start lives and do lives. I usually just do my videos and video them and then post them. Um, Privately, but I don't really go out and speak live because of nervousness, but because then I'll start speaking really fast because I do speak fast sometimes. But it was that throat chakra and my son. So I asked him, did he hear that? Because he was standing over there. And he's been seeing the color blue everywhere, right? So, blue is that throat chakra. And so and he don't speak up. You know what I'm saying? So it was definitely, and I was telling him, I said, you gotta start speaking up. You gotta. And when she said, hey, that once she did that, then she felt like she elevated, and that's what, and so he connected with that. So that was where I was at with that. So I'm in agreement with that 100%, and I'm working on that too still. But it's time, and I'm moving in it, and I'm in that universal cosmic law of action, because that's what we got to do, right? So I'm in agreement with that 100%. So once you can get past certain aspects of certain chakras that are blocking you, that are blocked, then you elevate to the next one, and that's that Kundalini rising. You know, you can probably feel pain in certain areas. A lot of people probably feel pain in their lower back, and that's you kind of stuck in that root chakra a little bit. It's kind of lift up and go past there, and then you'll elevate. You'll get to where you want to go, and just go and do it in love. Say, do it with the green light in love, and I yield.
Andrea, you know how we be flowing. So I was looking at our sister and I seen that you had, because you know how we see the energies, right? And it was crazy how it went across the screen because it was like lightning. And I seen Drea's energy like grab you like a zap. And it was like Big Mama energy was like, Kia, say it. And I was like, no, because you just zapped her. Drea just zapped her. And I was like, because so I was like, okay, I'm going to say it. Okay. And I was like, Minister, sis, because I know you got zapped. And Big Mom was like, you got something to say. You tether into Drea's wavelength. And so I was like, okay, sis, you wanted to say something on that, because Spirit was like, you give her the floor, So it's an honor to be in the matriarch's presence in our, I know a lot of times because we all have gifts. Some of our sisters, they look at our gifts and I want y'all to know y'all got them too. And what I love about each and every one of us, we all got these mantles on us. They in us. And so when our sisters was just talking about the throat chakra, a chakra is a wheel inside of the collective wheel. It's a wheel in the wheel. And big wheels keep on turning. And proud mirror gonna keep on burning. That's what y'all gotta understand, baby. Cause guess what? Once you unlock these wheels or these seals, because People better catch it. These seals inside of us are the places where we've been crucified. I just want to be clear. It's the places where we were made to be dormant. These are the true essences of what we are. Our physical emotions are tethered to a certain dimension, but they are navigational tools to tell us what's going on in higher and lower. We are supposed to be the governors, the authorities of the highest realm. But we've been operating underneath the marine kingdom, underneath the plant kingdom, underneath the animal kingdom, underneath. We marvel at the kingdoms and paradigms that are under us. But we have yet to take the full authority, but we are here now. So, gratitude. We have arrived and we are right where we need to be. And what people got to understand about spirits, and spirit is here. And I feel a fresh wind. So, I like this energy with the water. It's like I'm wet right here and it's in my hand. So, I'm going to ride this wave because my sisters work in this water. So, they say it's Oshun. So, we'll take it. We'll take Oshun right now. And so, because the flowers, okay, I see that spirit put the flowers in my hand. So, we'll work these sunflowers that's in my hand. And so, because the energy is here, we'll give them back to the waters, the sweet waters. We'll make it sweet as matriarchs as possible. But we understand that we are storm and we understand our assignment, okay? Because we are the superheroes, we are the navigators, we are divine essence of source. That is us whipping wind and calling fire. And so when we come together as a collective, what spirit does when you in your knowing, you're not mute. You're not just unintentionally knowing what you can do. Imagine when all of us get together. You know, she said, when my children go home, we all get together, we going to whoop your ass. I want to make it plain right quick and bit mama energy. When all my sisters get together, we going to whoop your ass. I want to be clear in love and light because we know we are what we are. And this is what bit mama saying. This is where we at when all my sisters get together because my sisters are not cowards. My sisters are not weak. My sisters understand ancestors called them to the front line. My sisters understand they are warriors. My sisters know they are lovers. They are lovers first by nature. They are the doulas of their own bloodline. They are the Christ of their own bloodline. They are innate natural healers. My sisters understand their true essence and divinity. My sisters know that they have called their powers back. Our sisters know that they are ready now to stand frontline in their power, in their true essence. And ain't a damn thing nobody can do about it. We just have arrived. We are here, darling. Your sisters are here, honey. We are at home in Big Mama's house. And this is where we needed to be. And we are here. And y'all got to understand this us, the X-Men. We right where we need to be. I'm telling you, if you're going to cry today, you go ahead and cry. Because this Sunday, we ain't had church. We had work. Okay? We right where we need to be and let the spirit of the ancestors that stand around us. You know how many big mamas I can see in the spirit right now? You know how many big mamas with them aprons on I see in the kitchen right now? You know how much cornbread I smell in the air right now? I'm talking about that Sweetwater cornbread in that skillet, that black skillet. You know how much? Because our sense is open. So I'm gonna say it out loud, so sisters, we can pass these mantles to you, okay? To all the Claires in here, so we can pass these mantles and activate you. Remember to smell it. When you hear me say it, you smell it. When you see it, I want you to visualize it, because that's us all activating in agreement, so that we know all your gifts are activated, and so we have the ability through the throat chakra to align with the heart chakra to speak to your womb again, to remind you because we still all connected. We can unlock what's in our sisters because we still here, because we all been sick because we needed each other. We all been broken because we needed one another. You was wondering why you was crying. Ain't nothing wrong, but your sister was weeping in another state because you are still connected to the womb of mommy, baby. We formed the body of our mother. How dare you deny her life when she is a living God? And it take all of us on the micro level to come together to form the macro. We are the bride and we have arrived. We want our ceremony and we gonna have it now. And this is where we are. I'm gonna mute Big Mom Entry. I'm gonna cry in a minute because I'm excited. I'm gonna cry. But I'm excited because we need to be here. I hope our sisters don't take this light. It's a true thing. We need to be here. I'm telling you, the energy is heavy, Drew. You gotta walk. It's like,
Woo. That was listen. I was letting you walk. I'm on fire. I'm over here. Got the chills. About to cry. All of it. I'm feeling all these emotions. And y'all please follow her account, Kia's account, Kia Baker on Facebook. We do this every Friday. We have a meeting of the matriarchs every Friday. So now that I'm connected with StreamYard, we will be connected on YouTube every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. So this is just not a Sunday thing. This is what we Spirit actually put on my heart. And I told her this yesterday. Yesterday we were speaking with one of our matriarchs, and she's going through some things, and we sat on the phone with her for a good almost 2 hours. Yeah, we were on, I mean, like just, mothering her and just being there for her, like big sisters would. And so this is what we are all here for as a collective. This is what we're supposed to be doing. This is what we've been supposed to be doing. Like they say, it take a village to raise, a community. We have to do this. We can't depend on the patriarchs at this moment. It's not about them. Yes, they're going to assist, and we know our patriarchs have our back, but we have to lead. And that is where we have kind of went wrong. No, not kind of, where we went wrong. Let me take accountability for not taking the lead role in what we need to do to help our families. We've kind of failed back because of the indoctrination of that's what we were supposed to do, but we know the correct order. And so we need to do what we got to do. And so every Friday we meet up here. It'll be also on YouTube at 8 p.m. Pacific time. It's 5 p.m. I mean Eastern time. It's 5 p.m. Pacific my time. And we've been doing this, what? Is this still gonna be our fourth week or third week? Fourth week? Third? Okay. This will be our third week. We will be putting out a flyer as well. We try to do flyers towards the beginning of the week so y'all can, get everything together. And if you can make it, make it. If not, you can meet the next time. But we are going to have a Zoom the um third week of August. And so we'll do that Zoom on like a Saturday or a Sunday. Does anyone have a copy of the unbridged, Iroquois Constitution? Somebody else asked me that. I do not. Does anybody in the comments or anybody have the
We
unbridged
can put it
Iroquois?
in. They talking about the Iroquois Confederation.
Uh-huh.
We'll send it in the email once we everyone can send us their email so we can send the questions, and until we get the site up, and we can also send it in a PDF or an attachment, the Iroquois Confederation. And sis, I didn't know. I'm glad our big sister here too. Minister, your energy is good for us too. So I didn't know if you already had it, because I know y'all already be having it over there in Fris.
What was it you were saying? The Iroquois Confederate, what were you saying?
Constitution.
The Constitution?
Uh-huh.
I do believe we have it. I have to dig through my emails and see. Um, I do. I know we definitely have viewed it.
Mm-hmm.
So that
Okay.
and the Empress's declaration, which is whoa, ooh, something powerful. Mm. We
So
ready?
maybe we're hoping Kia reached out to Empress Rareberg. Did you not?
Well,
Because
I
I've had a lot
wrote,
of
but
people mention.
I'm not sure if that's it. Okay, I wrote it. I DM'd it before you and Rod did the show. Because we like to do things in order by spirit, but you and Rob was already supposed to do that by spirit. And
Mhm.
then spirit said that night, me and you called it, reach out. But the platform that I reached out to, they haven't accepted me. And so I don't know if she ever got the message, just honestly. So maybe we could get a point of contact or something.
I
I
mean, I'm
just
pretty sure Rod
Yeah,
could
Rod too.
contact her as well. I
Yeah.
mean, I can reach out to Rod, but she's more than welcome,
Yeah.
obviously, to come on. Like we would love to
Yeah.
have her on the platform. I'm not that type of person. People were in the comments like, Rare Bird is supposed to be on here. And I don't know her
Right.
personally. I
Right.
just got the call. And
Yeah, I
so
don't
me
either.
myself,
But
I
we,
just
yeah, we
yeah.
picked up spiritual. And so,
Yeah,
yeah.
so if you all can reach out to her, she's more than welcome. We would be honored to have her
Yeah.
on the platform and speak to everybody, including myself. I've
Me
never met
too.
her. I've like I said, I've been dealing with family issues and a lot of other things that's been going on. So I was kind of like on a hiatus for a while. Um, but yeah, yeah. So if I'll reach out to Rod as well. We get off of live stream and yeah, we'll go from there.
I'll definitely reach out to her as well. I'll reach out to the Empress as well. I know she was taking a little time to rest a little bit, but as they say, this journey goes. And I mean,
Mhm.
and she is the pure love that binds. She is the glue that binds us. And I'm just her energy. Mama is she's pure love. And just being in her presence, you feel that pure love. What they say, if I could just touch her garment, you know, then I could be pure of the aspect of the Bible. And that's all of us though. When we
Yeah,
get into that pure love that
yeah.
we're supposed to, as we start to sink together, we'll
Mhm.
all be in that essence of our divine God selves.
We all are
And
in that essence, not will be.
that's
We are. We
you are
speak at
correct.
we
I
speak as though it is
it
over
is
here.
definitely
And so it
correct. I
is.
am
Ashe.
connected. Yes, I say and say. We
We all
are
are. We all
in that
have that
divine
divinity. We all
essence.
have that power,
Yes,
baby. You just got to
yes,
tap into
ma'am.
it.
You just have that's it.
Absolutely.
So I'll reach out to her, but yes, I am
And
in total
embody it.
agreement with that. Mm-hmm.
Kia,
I
did
say.
you not to cut you off, I'm sorry. Did you create an email or are you going to work on that? Because they're asking.
Okay, I can go ahead and do it while we're here. Or
Okay.
can we drop it on here? You gonna can I do it and then you pin it after?
I can
Cause
pin it on you. I would have to pin it on YouTube because we're
okay,
operating out of two platforms right now, YouTube and Facebook.
okay,
We're live on both. So,
okay,
but yeah, I can always probably just put in the
okay.
comments
I'm gonna
later
try to do it
or
while we're okay. Let me go ahead and exit this. Yeah, we'll have to pin it because I should have, but I wanted to take notes while we were
okay, or I could probably do it real quick. Go ahead and take over and I could do it.
okay.
Let me see. It'll be a Gmail, so it's fine.
Yeah. I don't know. My computer even froze. It was doing it a few minutes
I'm
ago.
just using my other phone and I can do
Okay.
it that way.
But let me see. Let me check the comments and see. Thank you. um, I don't know if that's our sister Kane Kay Nelson. Okay. She said the sister that was just speaking slash channeling. You have some powerful energy attached to you. Gratitude. We all do. It's beautiful. And don't let Jill flame and bit mama, honey, because child, child, I experienced this so many
Hey, yeah, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give y'all a disclaimer right now. I'm somebody grandmom. I'm five people
Show me.
grandmother. I just lost a 20-month-old granddaughter 3 weeks ago,
Mm-hmm.
almost 4 weeks ago. But I'm five people grandmama, okay? And
You
so,
more
and
than
then
that.
and I'm
More than
four
that.
I'm four people's mother. Okay. So I've been a big mama for a long time. I'll be
That's right.
48 in September. So that energy comes out because also I embody my ancestors, which are my grandmothers. They raised
Mm-hmm.
me, my great grandparents raised me. I was raised by elders. I had a community that raised me, you know. So
Mm-hmm.
I have a different type of energy. So sometimes people can take that the wrong way. I'm also a Virgo, okay, with Aquarius moon. So I'm just straightforward and I'm real and I just
Please.
straight to the point a lot of times. And so people can take it the wrong way. But we also need that type of energy too, because that's the I don't play energy. And it ain't nobody
Hmm.
gonna play with none of us messing
Right.
with
I
me.
Mm-hmm.
receive it.
You
I
know what I'm
receive it.
saying?
Right.
Ain't nobody
I
gonna play
receive
with
it.
none of us messing with
I
me. So
receive
we
it.
need this energy.
Yeah. I receive it, and I'm a big mama because I got. Let's say I'm the mother of four. I'm the grandmother of 12, six grandsons, six granddaughters, and the great grandmother of two. a divine
Hmm.
grandson and a divine granddaughter through my matriarchal bloodline.
I know
So,
that's
and
right.
I'm a Taurus, so I got that energy too.
See,
Sometimes
Earth sign, baby.
people can't handle it sometimes. So, but I already know how it flows. So I'm like, hey, I'm bam, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so I
Hmm.
say,
Ashe. And I'm a great
Ashe.
aunt. I'm not a grandmother yet. Hallelujah. I have a 10-year-old daughter. And I also have a 14-year-old daughter, my other daughter. But that's my daughter. Okay. But I'm a great aunt. But I'm an ancient soul. So I got big mama energy in me. We all got it in us. And it's just the return of the matriarchs. And you know what? I like the way Spirit been doing this domino effect with with the matriarchs. It's like raise this group up, raise this group up, and it's like it keep being circles in the spirit. It's like put the outside core in, put the inner lock in, put the inner tube in, lock them in. Andrea, that's that. Um, what is it? The movie that we were talking about, the
Oh, the
Avatar.
avatar. Hmm.
Yes. And they were in the circles and they were locked in. And so, and then that's what Chief Rod was talking about. Chief Rod Hayes, when he was saying the example of what the women were going to do, what we're all going to do. And so, and then when me and you talked, we saw the vision of it and it was powerful. And then you went into the other vision of it, the layers. And so, listen, all I know is it's about to be a lot of it's already happened spiritually. All of this, and that's the part. But it's beautiful to see it spiral down because it already spiraled out. It spiraled up like a whirlwind, like a tornado, and then it's spiraling down into the manifestation of the third. So it's a beautiful sight to see and to see this flower be peeled back in layers because we get to decide which layer of the flower or the onion we're peeling back. Because I always tell people you're you're already what you're going to be in this life. You're just being introduced to another version of yourself on a higher dimension. And so what you're going to be is already there. Your alpha and omega is already present. You're just walking into that cipher or that dimension of self. And so your atmosphere becomes conducive for change. And depending on the way you transmute or alchemize your own self development or energy of source of self, then that's what you get out of it. And I say to you, sisters, matriarchs, we done had warfare and stuff. Y'all know how I feel about it. Don't leave war without your spoils of war. No more. Don't leave the battlefield without your shit. After all the kicking and screaming, the fighting, the stuff we done had to did to become online, don't leave the battlefield without your stuff. Not anymore. Because it's treasures out there. It's keys in every paradigm, every lesson, every experience. There are keys in it. And even though a cycle may look familiar, it doesn't mean you like, man, I just went through this. This this is what happened 10 years ago. No. The dimensions is like a mirror. It looks similar. The experience is not the same, but you use what you got last time, and it's sometimes you get tested in that thing, and it's like, let me see, did I pass this dimension, and did I really, did am I who I say I am I equipped with all my stuff? And yes, you are. You're equipped with everything you need, and you already made a choice. Even if you kick, you scream, you crawled, whatever, your decision was already made when you didn't give up. Your decision was made when you wrote it down and made it plain. I just want to remind some of y'all of your power, and that's it. Because I know you're powerful, matriarch. You wouldn't even be on here if you weren't called to it. You didn't call us, we didn't call you. We always call. Period. We was gonna be here whether we liked it or not. And imagine that then. All of us being our own dimension, our own universe, our own world, matriarch. And we all ended up here at this date, time, in this location, in the same room together. Do you know what that took for all of us to be here? We all had to be birthed from a womb of our mother. I just seen the 444s pop up. We all had to go through whatever we went through to be willing to raise it up, to be willing to walk in our own divine purpose. We had to be willing. I don't know where we all was at a year ago, 2 years ago, months ago, 3 years ago, whatever. But it doesn't matter. But we had to be willing. You know what kind of intertwining, what kind of weaving that takes to take all these collective essences and work these fabrics together, these matriarchs, these wombs, and bring them into one form. Just think about it. It's so powerful. And sis, I'm gonna let you walk it, you and Drea, because I know y'all got something to say on that.
I'm gonna go ahead and let Minister Tarbe go ahead, and then I'll go ahead and end it out, y'all. You know, Spirit was really using us because we said, okay, we're gonna come on here 1 hour. Baby, we've been on here almost what
Yes. I'm
three,
glad I caught
almost
it.
3 hours.
I'm glad I caught it. I'm glad I caught it. Uh, I had missed the one on Friday, and I had came in right at the end of it with you and Rod, and you said you have been doing it before already, but I missed it, and I don't think I'm going to miss anymore, but because I'm in this thing, um, because my mission is to definitely heal the wombs, and once our wombs are healed, then a nation is healed, and we are the protectors of the children, and our children need us right now. Our children, our teenagers, um, the babies. If we look at what's going on around in the world, where we stand on the earth, and what they say, we're outside of the world. We have moved outside of the world, and now we're on the earth. We're on the land. And here is where we're going to wrap our arms around our children. We're going to wrap our arms around every one of our sisters as we create a circle around this land and protect these children. And our energy is the most powerful energy that is going to be here to do it. No, let's say the men have tried it, but their egos got in the way. So now we're going to move all that to the side and let them be the protectors that we birthed them to be, while
Mhm.
we move forward and executing the law of the land. That's the best way I can say it, and everybody is going to have something to say, whatever you feel that's bubbling up and boiling up inside of you pertaining to whatever aspect, let's say the education, which is the enlightenment of our children, because we have to start teaching our own children the birthing aspect. So we want to become back to our traditional ways of being midwives and birthing our children and putting to rest our elders. We got that's birth doulas and death doulas. They coincide together. There is rituals to this, and we have to get back in tune and in balance with this, so we can usher in life, and we can help life transition. And so we have to do that. It's us. It's us. It's us. It's us. We are the ones.
I
We
know
are the
that's right.
power. We are the spiritual beings in the fleshly body having this thing experience on this frequency. And we were the beginning. So we're the birthers of this thing. And now we are rising, we are awakening, and it's time for us to come together. And what they say, coochie power, activate. Okay, Ashe.
Ashe. So we have a few questions. It just came to me, y'all. You see how powerful this is on a Sunday. You know, they go to church on Sundays and they listen to um some man in the pulpit um telling them different inserts of the Bible that's gonna help with his prosperity church and whatever else they be doing over there. I don't go there no more. I ain't been there in 20 some years. I ain't got no desire. However, this is something that I think that we should continue on Sundays as well. Sunday afternoons. We do have our Friday evening stream, but that usually when we have our Friday evening stream, that's for us to come together in spirituality and just, whatever mother, whatever spirit gave us to speak on, that's what we speak on. But I believe like this is something that we should continue to do also for our sisters that can't meet with us on Fridays. It's a lot of people I just checked on my Facebook and things like that. So these are good times, you know what I mean, that we need to continuously have. And if you all want to do that, it's up to you all, but we can always continue to do this on a Sunday. But Friday, 8 p.m., yeah, that Eastern time is when we go live. And so if you all want to be a part of it, you all want to come on the panel, comes throughout the weekdays, you get some downloads and you like, hey, we need to share this with the collective. I need to share this with the collective. Please come on the platform, y'all. Don't be shy. Remember what I said about the throat chakra? Oh, listen, speak out. If you are moved to speak out, and trust me, when I first started going live, and y'all can't see me right now because they did something to my damn video, but it don't matter. Y'all can hear my voice. But when I started to speak, I was so nervous. Like spirit kept saying, "You got to go live." I was getting haunted in my sleep. Okay, spirit was like, "You not gonna get away with this." And I was just sitting here like, I remember first hitting live, I was shaking, y'all, sweating under my arms. I still get nervous sometimes. Kia even said the same thing. Like, I still get nervous, but it's bigger than me. So I can't be nervous. Because it ain't about me. Because it's about generations following me. It's about changing the dynamic for my grandchildren, my future great grandchildren, my great great grandchildren. So I have to stand on it, 10 toes down. And so if it's any of y'all out there and y'all scared to, step up in your power that you're supposed to do, I'm just trying to encourage you. Please do it. Because once I started doing it, it was so many doors opened up for me. It was so many people. I met Rod through that. I met Judah Allen through that. I met B. Dale through that. Even Rashad Jamal reached out to me through that. So you never know who you connect with just by speaking your truth and standing in your truth and in your power. So don't allow it to stop you. You know what I mean? I know it can be nerve wracking, but we family, we kinfolk, we all in the room, we all got love for each other. So don't ever feel like you're gonna be ridiculed. Yeah, it's seen on Facebook, it's seen on YouTube. Yeah, it's gonna be seen probably across the world because this is a international platform. But your message can impact so many people, and you just never know who you're supposed to touch and reach through your voice and through them seeing you. It could just be your face that they just remember you in past lives or something, like in past lives or something like that. It could be your children from other lives that you're reaching out to. You never know. So just stand in your power and speak out. Stand in your truth, stand in your power. Do not be afraid. We need all of us. All of us need to step up. So we're gonna do this on Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern time, and also again next Sunday at 2:30 p.m. Pacific time. Kia, you gonna be good with that? I'm just over here. If not, we can have other women on the platform. Minister, yeah. Mm-hmm. Spirit told me to ask you what you doing, because you supposed to
I
be
am
speaking
great with
too.
that. I am great with that. I am great with that.
You got broken in today now. You got to run with
Yes,
it now.
ma'am. I
You got to
know.
keep
I'm
on
sitting
walking.
here thinking. Woo! I'm thinking just that. That was my mind. You all up in here. Come out of there.
I was reading you. I was sure reading you.
Yes, I say I'm with it 100%, and with open arms for all of our other sisters to come in, and let's connect, and we gon' usher each other in. We gonna help each other. We gonna support each other's vision, each other's ministry to help you be the divine God being that you came here to be. And we gon' what they say, we gonna be we got you like this. You hear me?
Mm-hmm. We
I
have
say
you.
all in
Ashe.
love.
Yep.
All in love. I say.
Yep. we got y'all, we got each other. This is something that needs to happen. I can't wait until we start like organizing state to state and city to city, and we start appointing the people that's going to be in charge, ambassadors and things like that. Because do y'all know how huge this is? Do y'all know like a year from now how we gonna be able to look back at this live and be like, we did that, we doing that? You know what I'm saying? Like it just started from conversations. It just started from live streams and us connecting all over the world. And then look how impactful it is and powerful it is. I'm looking forward I'm looking forward to those days because I already seen it happening because it's a manifestation. And so with that being said, it's already done. But we got to just keep walking in it and standing on it. You got some kid. I hear you.
Also, Dre's gonna drop the Cash App, sisters, because we are building and we are networking. If y'all wanted to sow, even for me, Drea can get it. You can say this for Kia or whatever, and she'll send it to me
No,
or
yeah,
whatever.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna see.
Huh?
I said I'm gonna do it. Oh, so this is
Yeah.
something that also this is something that is just I listen. I don't know if a lot of people know, but I'm gonna on Friday. We're gonna give a background of ourselves. Also, I want
Hmm.
to be able to tell my testimony of what's recently happened with my family, just because we haven't done
Hmm.
that on this stream,
Correct.
and we're just now getting on Facebook. And hold on, let me see something, getting on Facebook and YouTube, right? So I
Hmm.
think I did a live personally about what's happening with my family on Facebook. And I did it with Dr. Kia Pruitt. So if any of you all were on
Hmm.
Dr. Kia Pruitt's live, you did see that live stream. And then so this is something that I want to be able to share with you all, but I didn't want to use
Hmm.
this live stream to do that. So Friday we'll go into
Hmm.
depth about who we are. You all can get a understanding of where we come from and where, I mean,
Yes.
some of y'all probably seen me in the past with Rod on live streams. Me and him were streaming
Hmm.
together for a good 4 years until I went into my,
Yes.
break and all of those things. But yeah. So that is something I want us to do on Friday. I forgot to tell you
Okay.
that, Kia.
Well, I was saying if they wanted to support, because sometimes a message, because we're not calling for a donation, but sometimes people say, hey, this message touched me, and currency locks you in. So I didn't want to deny nobody the right if they wanted to, for any you, our sister, you or myself. So I just wanted to give them the opportunity to do that if they wanted to.
Ain't no
Yeah.
problem doing that. That anytime we up here, um, or anytime anybody's up here, any
Yes.
of our matriarchs, we would love to do that as a collective, always, just in case
Hmm.
somebody wants to bless you, because you never know who you touch and who wants to, and you should never turn down anything that somebody's trying to give you. My grandma always told me, closed mouths
Reciprocity.
don't get fed, and it's donation, so it's to your, however, if you're moved to do so, you are not
Correct.
required.
That's
Right.
right.
So that's just it. And that's all. And we ain't looking in the pews and being like,
Mm-mm.
who didn't throw something in the
No, we ain't doing that.
bucket? It
Mm-mm.
ain't that type of party over
No,
here.
it's not that type of party. But our sisters know reciprocity, so I never
Hmm.
want to stagnate nobody's hands, so they know if they wanted to, they could. But yeah,
And I also talked to Dr. Kia Pruitt. Hopefully she does come on one day. But
that's gonna be
um,
awesome.
yeah, I did speak with her a couple times so that she can get on the platform as well. I'm
Hmm.
one of those, y'all gonna learn about me. I am such a girl's girl, what they
Yes,
call it. I'm all about us coming together as women. I'm
me
one of them
too.
people when I'm walking down the street, I'm like, oh, you look so nice, sister. And some of the
Right.
sisters will be like, you look so beautiful. And I'm like, you're
They love it.
beautiful too. I'm that type of person. Like, that's just
Yes.
who I am. And
Hmm.
I'm always pour love into my other sisters, goddesses, empresses, because we are all one. We are all beautiful. And we are all beautiful inside and out. Whether you tap into it or not, you will be beautiful when you leave here. And I'm talking about inside.
That's right.
Okay?
Yes.
Because we're gonna pour that light into each other. We're gonna empower
Hmm.
each other. Ain't no insecurities over here. We
That's
all
right.
that. All
That's
of
it.
us. And that's
Hmm.
it. And a bag of $2,000
Yes.
chips. Okay, because I ain't gonna say 25-cent chips.
Okay.
But we all of that.
Hmm.
So at the end of the day, that's what we gonna do. And I can't wait till we come together. We also going to plan for possibly February to come together, because we want to do one retreat together on in February before we go to the lake, Torch Lake. And Torch Lake is gonna have to happen in the late spring because of the water, and we don't want to be cold, y'all. So that's gonna happen in the late spring 2027. So y'all be looking for that. But yeah, we are making the plans of all of that. So yeah, y'all ready? It's gonna be beautiful. I can't wait. I'm excited. I'm so excited. I'm super excited. But I was thinking February to possibly like do a cabin trip or something like that. Those are always nice in Tennessee. Um, yeah, so that would be really, really nice. But we can always come together and all come together and decide if that's what we want to do. They have some in Colorado too, just to depend on what part of the region spirit move us to be in. Because it initially it's all about where our energy is supposed to be at that time anyway. But Kia, you got anything else to say?
No, I was just writing down everything that we're going over. I try to do a summary of certain things that stick out. But
Hmm.
this was such a great live. Like I love when we in a group. And I like when we get together. It's awesome energy. It's authentic. I like authentic and real energy.
Can I play
And
our sister song too when you done?
I want to turn up, girl, because I'm one of them. One thing, let me tell y'all something. One thing about us, we're gonna have to turn it all the way up. Matter of fact,
Okay.
Drea, go ahead and pump that music, girl. Let's
Okay,
turn up,
girl. Hold
girls.
on.
Cause
Come
we
on,
don't
girl.
cry, we don't laugh. We got to. Mm,
Hold on, let me pull it up.
Okay, go ahead and turn us up, sister.
I'm about to. So yeah, I want y'all to know. So this is one of our matriarchs, right? And she makes music. And she, before we did the first meeting of the matriarchs live stream on Facebook, she sent it to me and I listened to it. She was like, and we put it to our flyer. So if y'all go on YouTube, you'll see me and Kia on a flyer, and that's the music that I'm gonna be playing. And so
Mhm.
people were like, wow, that's powerful. And so I asked her, I said, can we open up our streams, our matriarch streams with this? And she said, feel free.
Mhm.
She got so many other songs as well. I just love her music. She's a beautiful person. She is helping, and some of you all don't believe in this, and I understand that, or don't want to do this, and I understand that as well. And I was going to say status correction, but she's helping a lot of our empresses with bulletproofing their babies. I myself do believe in status correction for your children. And I'm speaking specifically the status correction for your children because I have been able to help a lot of women. A lot of women have kept their children out the system. There is proof behind it. There's proof behind me not being on a not do not detain list. So I mean, while the system is in place, this is something that I've done for myself personally. Didn't get to do it for my daughter with my granddaughters. And look, she was just in the system. She's now out, but she was just in the system because of that. So but she is helping with that as well. So, you all have the DM if that is something that you are interested in. She is not charging. This is what we all about. We may take donations, but we don't do no charging. That ain't what this is over here. So it may be donation based or whatever, but we're still gonna help, whether you can do some or not. That's just what it is. And I'm a firm believer in that. If that's your calling, that's your mission, that's what you should be doing. Now there's other aspects of it, like doula classes, and somebody teaching you how to be a doula, you should be expecting you know what I'm saying? Come on now, that's somebody time. That's a job for them. They are taking away their time, their energy throughout the day. You know what I mean? To teach you a spiritual skill. So in those aspects, I'm not speaking on that part. I'm just saying like there are some things that we can just do out of the kindness of our heart and just, hey, if you can donate some cool. If not, it's a blessing to be able to help you because it's gonna come back regardless. So that's pretty much it. Now with the trip, we all gonna have to come in the pot. We all collectively gonna have to come in together so we can make it happen, and it's beautiful for all of us. And there may be sisters that can't afford it, but it may be other sisters that can put in more. You know what I'm saying? And that's how that works, so that we can be able to help each other out. So hope. hope that you all understand that as well. Where are we at? Hold on, let me find this song, y'all. Y'all gonna love this song, by the way. Well, I do. I don't know. Hopefully, y'all do too. We got a lot of good responses on our flyer when we put it on there. Okay, here we go. Thought about women, our mothers, young ladies, and girls, and the call for us to rise in awareness, protection, and alignment. I'm clear in what I see, and I choose to align with what serves. I call for with clarity, longevity, strength, and the continued rise of the matriarchal line. We must sharpen our senses. We must move with awareness, discernment, and clarity. No bro code, sister code, political side, religious label, group loyalty, or public opinion should ever override reality. Accountability or alignment. We cannot be so committed to picking a side that we lose the ability to see clearly. Think honestly and move with integrity. Loyalty without truth becomes distortion. Neutrality without courage becomes avoidance. We must face what is presented with a clear view, a clear mind, and no compromise. We protect this in all spaces, from all types of relationships, interactions, and communications, even in simple presence. But protection does not close us in. It strengthens us to move outward in our power with balance and alignment. My emotions are present and they have purpose, but even my emotions remain in alignment. I can feel deeply without losing clarity. I can honor what rises without losing my center. This is where true freedom lives. This photo represents a new beginning, a shift and a continuation beyond what we once understood. We learned to honor those who have transitioned, not in form, but in spirit. Energy does not end, it transforms. Love does not end, it continues. This is the time to uplift the matriarchal line of mothers, daughters, and foremothers with remembrance, protection, love, and honor within our unit. We are called to carry on, to hold the torch, preserve the love, and continue the legacy with awareness, strength, and honor. I will safeguard this space and all that it represents. Let us move with clear intention. We align with what serves ourselves, our daughters, our sons, our fathers, and all those connected to us through love. We move beyond polarity, we do not ignore it, but we do not live within it. We choose alignment. We shift our energy into harmony with what supports our well-being, what reflects our values, and what honors life. Our desires are rooted in love, peace, and balance. They do not harm, they uplift and restore. It is to stand and move with honor and dignity. Still, we will operate from strength through the elements of fire, water, earth, and air. We remember that evolution is ongoing, nothing is fixed, nothing is permanent, and even within change, we remain steady. We adjust without losing ourselves. We move without becoming chaotic. We remain aligned to the warriors of our family. We continue to carry the torch with honor. Your presence remains, your legacy continues, and your strength lives on through us. We are. All right, y'all. I hope y'all liked that. I hope y'all loved it. That's like our little
Loved it.
theme song.
I
But we
love
are.
it.
I am so grateful for Ministers Harvey to come up. And oh, the sister's name, y'all. Let me put it in the chat too, by the way. I told her to put it on YouTube or something like that so that you guys can listen to it on a regular basis because it's too bomb for her not to be doing it. As a matter of fact, when we get off, I'm a sister. Did you do that? I'm a reminder. Let me put her name in the chat, y'all. And she's on Facebook, by the way. We do have a Facebook chat group. If you all want to be added to it, just hit the email or DM me on Facebook, Dre About Smiling, or Kia Baker on Facebook, and then we can add you all as well. We just uplift each other in that chat. You can always mute it if we do too much in there because we all from all over. So as y'all know, it's 2 p.m. where I am. It's like 5 in 4 other places. We're in all different time zones, so it can be muted. But yeah, just if you all want to join, you're always more than welcome to join our Facebook chat as well. And let me put her in the chat, her name, Mahawk I Am. Her name is Mahawk I Am. And then as soon as she gets it, like on the platform, like YouTube platform and stuff like that, then I will make sure that I'm sending that to you all. Or if she ends up putting it on the streaming platforms, because as soon as she do, I'm streaming immediately. But other than that, y'all, we are going to end the stream. And Kia, do you wanna leave us off with a word? A word from the Most High?
I just want to say, everybody, just love, continue, leave this space, this creative space, with the creative energy of love and unity, and a sound mind and a sound heart, and your divine balance, and everybody be in gratitude.
All right. Well, we're gonna end that. I hope you matriarchs have a beautiful week, upcoming week, a beautiful rest of your day, your evening. Just love on your family, love on your children, love on your grandchildren, your great grandchildren, your man, your everybody, okay? That truly deserves it. Love on everybody. And this was very powerful. I am excited. I'm excited for what is already happened, but just us executing and going through with what is already taking place. So peace and love to y'all. And until next time, hopefully the stream y'all to act better for me next time. But peace and love until next time. Love y'all.